Alright, so today I'm gonna be starting a new save for the patch 8 update. Um, I've already, I've actually already made two separate characters, for two different runs that I'm playing with other people. But I decided that I'm going to make a completely other one for the purposes of streaming, so I can just play it single player. So the two subclasses I've already kind of like dabbled in. I have one that is the Circle of Stars druid, and then I have one that's going to be a swashbuckler, and I was thinking of multi-classing it into the the hexblade. But let's see what we can manage with this. Disclaimer, I do have some mods installed. So I've got some equipment mods, some Face of Faerun customization mod, but that's pretty much it. Just like extra equipment and then the customization. Cool. So just for the purposes of trying out a new subclass with unique gameplay, I think I'm just going to go with balanced. I have finished the game in tactician mode a couple times, and it's really not that bad, but I'd maybe prefer some ease and some extra wiggle room while I'm figuring new things out. All right, so I did let that introduction screen play for anybody who hasn't seen it. I'm assuming if we're all excited about patch 8, we have all seen it, but don't want to take too many assumptions. All right, so just give me 1 second. This is always the hardest part, honestly, about starting a new save, is picking what race and class I want to be. So the new subclasses that are available, some of them are available at level 1, some of them you have to unlock as you go. So for level 1, you've got Cleric, and it's the Cleric Death Domain. Yeah, right here. Which, from what I've heard, is honestly pretty OP. And in one of my other saves, the other player plays the Death Domain Cleric, but I believe he switched off to a sorcerer instead at one point. Speaking of which, let's go back to classes. We've got the sorcerer with the subclass of shadow magic, which gives you superior dark vision, strength of the grave, which this honestly could be pretty useful because, you know, you're really squishy as a sorcerer, and so if any of you guys play like me and you're frequently getting downed, this might come in handy. Alright, next for a level 1 subclass, we have Paladin. And you have Oath of the Crown. You have sworn yourself to the ideals of civilization, serving the laws that hold society together, and preserving the order they command. And you get Righteous Clarity, targeting yourself or an ally to additionally grant the target's proficiency bonus to their attack rolls. And your subclass features includes the oath that you've got to follow is upholding civilization and order, loyalty. So I guess if you lie, in that beginning scene where you're cutting Lae'zel down, for example, I'm assuming if you tell the tieflings we're gonna shoot it and then you don't, then that breaks your oath. And then responsibility, dealing with the consequences of your actions and fulfill your duties and obligations. I would love to play a paladin and actually make it through without breaking my oath. I don't think I've ever been able to keep my oath all the way through, and yeah. Alright, so then we also, last but not least, at level 1 we have Warlock. And you've got the Hexblade Warlock, which, for any arcane fans out there, when I heard the name of this subclass, I was immediately intrigued. So you've made a pact with a mysterious entity from Shadowfell, a force that manifests in sentient magic weapons carved from the stuff of Shadow. And that honestly sounds really good. I mentioned it earlier on in the stream, but I have a character that's a swashbuckler in another save, and I was going to multi-class them into the Hexblade. I felt like that would be good. Also, if you're doing a charisma build, you could do the sorcerer, the shadow sorcerer, and Hexblade, which I think would be, in my opinion, a good combination. But I'm honestly not a person that is super, I guess, knowledgeable on the mechanics of the game particularly. So all the people who have this stuff down to a science, statistics and whatnot, I just don't have the mental capability for that. So all my opinions, disclaimer, are based on vibes only. Alright, so those are the level 1 classes, subclasses that you can have. Level 2, you've got Druid, the Shadow of the Stars, which I mentioned, and then you've also got Wizard, which you'll get to be a blade slinging wizard. At level 3, you've got Barbarians as the Path of the Giant. You've got Bard for College of Glamour. For Fighter, Arcane Archer. For Monk, which I think is going to be pretty fun, Way of the Drunken Master. And then Ranger, which is a Swarm Keeper. And Rogue, which is that swashbuckling subclass. Alright, so I guess now comes the hard part, is deciding what I'm going to play. Personally, I think the Way of the Drunken Monk might be the way to go. And let's see, for race, who do I feel like would be a drunken monk? Why do I feel like human or dwarf is what I'm thinking of. I don't play dwarf very often, but they seem like a good race to be. What is their carrying capacity, though? So, I don't know. I guess I could just play your, average Joe Schmo drunken dwarf. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Background. Alright, so let's start the lore building here, right? So if we're a drunken monk, human monk that gets drunk, that's gonna be a tongue twister. What am I? Ooh, a charlatan. I'm thinking along the lines of kind of a Frank Gallagher vibe. Yeah, if Frank was a monk. Or maybe like you're really smart and you're like some kind of martial arts master that just gets drunk for fun. Ooh, a folk hero. So maybe you've spent, we have spent like a lifetime adventuring or something, or grew up adventuring, but somewhere along the line some tragedy struck, yeah? Became drunk. Maybe that. I never change anything here, pretty much. But I do think I'll actually change. I can't change the animal handling. Persuasion. Yeah. Cool. And then, like I said, I have a mod installed called Faces of Faerun. I wish there were faces that looked like mine. Maybe this one? Yeah. This one? I feel like the eyes are too big for that one, for myself. Okay, okay. Tattoos. Do we want any tattoos on her? Maybe kind of one... It's like bad taste, maybe? Nah. No, you're a monk. You can't have tattoos. Said nobody ever. Alright, yeah. And then eye color... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Hair... What is a nice monk hairstyle? What gives monk? What gives drunk monk? Maybe this? Okay. Maybe the character arc we'll see here is a really immature monk who likes to party, you know, but has skill. Maybe along the way in her adventure, she'll learn what it's like to, you know, lock in. Alright, so I like that. What shall we name her? Drunk monk. Darn, this is the hard part. We could do... I don't know. Let's name her... Whitney. No particular reason why. I need a guardian. I will make her human. Do a random hairstyle that I like. Okay, this is giving guardian. I usually like to make the guardians the same race as the character I'm playing. And give them like fancy ethereal makeup, you know? You know how it is. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Cool. Alright. It's always astounded me how great the cinematics are at the start. And then when I loaded in for the first time, I was like, oh, this is not the same. Oh, dang. Okay. Real. Oh my god, so that's when Lae'zel sees us. It only took me 5 billion playthroughs to realize. All right. Awesome. I'm so excited for the character reveal. Okay. She's a cutie. She's a cutie pie. Yeah, after everything we've been through. Getting sucked up by some alien ship, right? That's probably what we're thinking.
No traps, please.
Oh. Fed ration pack. Damn. Alright, alright. I'm not gonna lie. I've played a couple monk playthroughs, and my beginning outfit is crazy. Hopefully as more mods get patch 8 tested and released, not released, but patch 8 tested on the mod manager, I will add them for equipment and stuff, or for cosmetic equipment. I'm just, like I said, not the most technical person, so if I were to try to figure that out by myself and something goes wrong, I fear I would crash out.
A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
We are trapped.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
Oh shoot, we just hit our 10 sub goal.
Something behind
Yippee!
your eyes seizes in recognition.
Thank you very much to everybody who contributed to that.
We are needed. Us. We are us. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
That's actually mind-boggling that she climbs all the way up there just to freaking front/backflip onto us.
This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Alright. So
May
for the
gods
first,
take you
until we
first.
hit level 3, it should not be any different than regular monk gameplay because we get our subclasses then. Oh, okay.
I will not know failure.
And I believe in addition to myself, my own character, I will be perhaps changing some of the companions
Death won't take me yet.
to the new subclasses as well.
You prove surprisingly adequate.
Nice.
Now, to the helm.
What's hiding here? Can't slow down. Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
You're dead, buddy. Nice. Let's go talk to Shadowheart.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket. Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing. Have to keep going. Bet that'll fit in my pack. Right in a jar. Let's see.
How many hosts of these gay infected? Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Let's have a look. Another brain. This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
Damn, Shadowheart.
Keep dangerous company.
Yeah, dangerous company is what you
Fair
need in a
point.
fight.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go. I'm Whitney.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Some might say pink Whitney. What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, so 1 minute you're weary about having Githyanki with this. Next minute you're like, oh yeah, she's right. Let's go. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Just hit that restoration for no reason.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
How about
Who
we
put
do
you
it?
in
I
charge?
say.
I'll trust my own judgment.
Ugh, I forget how annoying their early game beef is. admit, for being like Hellspawn or whatever, they've got some good fashion up here.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
We need to get out of here. Now.
Dang, I don't have enough movement. Just kidding, I do. Cool. Yeah.
I will ascend. On the move.
Need to stay focused. On I go.
Alright, alright. Not quite the lineup. I do like looting as I go.
Can't slow down.
Good miss.
To me. Connect the transponder.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder. Victory awaits. No
I am
time
gonna try to
waste.
get his sword.
Got to focus. Heading there.
Damn. Come on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, take that. Take that 4 damage.
Time to strike. This is your end.
Mm-hmm.
Can't afford to let up. Might as well take a look.
Send myself the loot. And then do we want to do a guiding bolt part 2, perhaps? Okay. Okay, Shadowheart. 29 damage.
For your side is mine.
Okay. This is like easy street now. Great. Oh yeah. This actually might be doable.
Time to strike.
Let's hit him with the lacerate. Come on, Lazel. Come on, Lazel. Maybe push him back. No.
What should I do?
What should you do? I think try him with that 25%. Still hits though.
Should check for anything useful.
Skwa.
Before they strike.
Brio. Okay, loot. 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 And yes, when I play multiplayer, I do end up being the loot goblin of the group. I think the first playthrough that I finished entirely was the Way of the Elements monk.
Victory awaits.
He's so close to dying. Lae'zel.
I'm ready.
Lae'zel, please.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Feel my mistress's wrath. Uh-huh. Get out of my way.
You need to
Okay.
get to that transponder.
Oh, they're all gonna attack me now. Actually, that's not great. Miss. Yeah, okay. Miss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm something of a psychic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm something of a psychic myself. Get him. This is good. This is very good.
I will
Alright,
ascend.
Lae'zel. Come on. Lae'zel!
Let's end this.
I feel like it's usually... Oh boy. Just in case. Oh, okay. She's actually kind of carrying. Uh-oh. I think we have one more dash after this. Come a little closer. Yeah, buddy. I don't think so. Oh, yes. And now he's gonna be like, "It's your turn now," or some shit, bro. No? I mean, we can kill you too, bro.
Swift and lethal.
Okay. I'm just gonna send it all to myself for now.
Concentrate.
Why don't I just... Where's my disengage button? Disengage and tap.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
No, because that's actually nasty. I don't think I'd ever want to touch something like that myself. Alright, finally made it through the introduction. Only took us 45 minutes. And typically, I would be skipping past all of these cutscenes and dialogue parts, but just for the sake of giving people all the content, I won't, unless the overwhelming majority does want me to skip dialogue options, in which case I will take that into consideration.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
How much farther can I go?
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright, our first level up. I like to take Sanctuary when I have Shadowheart and she levels up to level 2 because when we go do one of the quests later on, it comes in handy. I guess that's all I can say really, without giving spoilers for anyone who hasn't played this before. And like I said, I'm a bit of a loot
Always room for
goblin,
more?
so
Fresh water.
I will be spending a
Must
lot
be
of time
especially
picking up
somewhere nearby.
things.
distant prospect. Just a brief respite.
What's in here? Anything of use? Light on my feet. Never a dull moment. Still breathing, despite everything. Something's on my mind.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a... I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those
Damn, I'm
tentacled freaks do to me?
pissed.
I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Honestly, I got no
It's
idea.
those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did, whatever they put in us, just created a connection. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
More. All right, we got the whole gang together.
Let's get going. No time to rest. There, a mind flayer.
I don't want to talk to it. Strike first, ask questions later.
Death is too good for it.
Yeah, Shadowheart gets it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Do a little 360.
What's going on with the room? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? Hmm? A helping hand? Anyone? That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. And it looks like we're both starved for answers. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, so for Gale, I think that I'm going to have him be the blade blade singing class, subclass. I'm going to give him magic missile and chromatic orb. And for the weapon, I think scimitar would do. see if we've got a scimitar on us. We do. Let's send it to Gale. Equip the crossbow. Asterion. Gale. Shadowheart. Okay.
What's next, I wonder?
She's not proficient with this. Cool. She also doesn't have a ranged weapon.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So it comes with one.
Someone there?
Alright. We are all geared
Looking
up.
ahead. Time to press ahead.
Bang. And there's people over there.
Seems simple enough. Broken. Must have been here a while. Another broken trap. Who made these things?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Converse with it. I barely know what it is.
But Demaze, if it's intelligent, we can't just...
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
What am I to do? Let's try this way.
Oh shoot. Bruh. Why would you
Go
do
again.
that? Oh.
The dance macabre.
tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
She's
My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's go.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
Well chosen. You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
I'm sorry, she can't be
I suppose
threatening
the
from
finer
the fucking
details are lost
bush,
on a
bro.
creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Okay.
Hatched up.
Damn. I feel like I'll get viewers and then as soon as I start talking, they all leave. What the heck, guys? Alright. I do believe... Well... We could probably do
The gods are watching me.
one more fight.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
What? Oh shit. Oh dang.
You're all hot air. Think you can get us to leave that bounty to you? Not a chance. What are you lot waiting for? Get her!
No. What? What? They both fell asleep? Oh my god. 50-50 chance.
Time to strike. Eager for battle.
I've got a...
Seek and you shall find me.
Can't give up now.
Lost in thought.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. No time to dally.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Can't afford to stay idle.
All right. What now? Never wanted the easy path. What's inside?
I applaud your taste.
At least things have stayed interesting. These boots have seen everything. Anything of use? I want to have a word.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche. You would doubt me.
Oops.
I do not trust a common healer to extract a gate tadpole without killing its host. At a creche, a gustil may cleanse us safely. Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Your gift friend seems on edge. Mustn't relish the thought of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, A little novel. No. Tea isn't really my drink. I'll be awake a while anyway. I need some time to think things through, to
What does he
process
mean by
this.
that? He isn't
You
really
sleep.
his drink.
I'll keep watch. The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams. I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along. What now?
What to do?
Trust no one. Over here.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Very well.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about? You and that Githyanki. I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Need to find a way forward.
Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Well, hello.
you give a buck? Everything all right out there? Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
No one back home will ever believe this. Don't mind if I do. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Let's see what this does.
The air's stale. It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed it.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Eager for battle.
Not on my mind. And, well, in it. Let's get this over with.
Shall we dance?
That's right. You cannot set me on fire.
Survival is all that matters. You've made a grave mistake.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Oh boy.
Got to move.
Nothing will stand in my way. That took the edge off. Very well.
My cat has been summoned. He's decided
Chatter
to.
already? Tusky.
He's decided to come sit on top of my desk in between.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon. What's hiding here?
traps about?
Looking ahead. Let's have a look.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Looks like a trap there.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Simple. Subtle steps.
Still breathing, despite everything. Something good here, I hope. No traps, please. Better not be cursed. Moving in. Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Speak.
Here goes nothing.
There is work to do. Worth a try.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Still alive, so that's progress. Open up. Should mind my step.
Keep your distance, darling. Oh, for a skeleton key.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. What's in here? Don't waste a step. Is that blood? No, never mind.
So thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Strange coin. Wonder what it's.
I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Where is he going? Is he going back in?
Breathe deep and move.
Guess not.
Can't give up now.
There's no time to waste.
How delicious. Indolence breeds madness.
Where are we?
One day I'll catch a break.
Seriously. Where are we? Oh, okay.
Something over there.
Alright, on to the next area. Once again, some of the equipment that you see me getting from the chests and stuff, such as this amulet,
Let's get on with it.
nothing for her, this ring, etc. I don't believe it's a part of patch 8. I believe it has to do with the mods that I have installed, because I have equipment mods for every single class, as well as the Faces of Faerun mod pack installed, or mod installed.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Never a dull moment. Moving ahead.
send Asterion out to scout.
No one stopped me yet.
And then we will go this way.
The gods are watching me.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! By the nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
What? That's messed up. Okay. 85. Worth a try. Oh, I forgot about Asterion. What a guy. Okay. Laser, laser.
Taste my fury.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why does she keep missing so much? Okay. I guess we could do a little hide action and then... Nice.
Blood follows me everywhere.
My faith will protect me.
Damn. What? I've always been confused about the potion throwing because sometimes if you throw it on people that are supposed to be your allies, it makes them hostile. But I don't know like what I guess buff or whatever makes it like that. I know it's something to do with doing damage when you throw things, but okay.
Let my name be known.
Nice.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Alright. Let's regroup Astarion. Oh, I'm encumbered. I'll send this to Lae'zel to hold on to.
My faith will guide me.
And then I will have Shadowheart loot everything else. Ooh. Gale, Astarion.
Got to press on. Where's the rummage?
I'm actually really excited to level up because this will be level 3.
All right. What now?
Making it
Time to press ahead.
the subclassing for myself and Astarion, I believe.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
You know what? Am I crazy for saying this guy is giving... He's giving Anakin. He's giving... Hear me out, hear me out. He's like, if Anakin was a cowardly little POS, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Sue me. I don't know. Persuasion. Yeah. Oh, let's try that again.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be
Cool.
on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We
Time
need
to
a
pack.
healer.
We need to leave.
let's start leveling up. Let's go. Way of the Drunken Master. Alright, with the unpredictable lurches of a tippler, you hiccup your way through battle, frustrating foes with carefully executed movements concealed beneath a facade of incompetence. Okay, so we're not actually incompetent, you know, we're actually like really cracked at fighting. We just pretend not to be. Cheeky tipple, I'm immune to negative effects of being drunk. What? And then when I drink alcohol, I regain half my key points. Proficiency in performance. Drunken technique. Oh. Okay. Oh, she's trickery domain, isn't she? I want to change that. For spells, let's get rid of healing touch and replace it with lesser restoration. Do aid. Okay. Alright. Disarming is good. Sweeping attack and commander's strike. Alright. For him, let's do swashbuckling. I'll keep him as dual wielding, but I wonder, can he dual wield short swords instead? Is that a thing? Oh. Okay. This guy. And then gloves of power. I like what's happening here. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So let me send that to camp so I don't accidentally sell it. And then Shadow Heart. Spiked Shield. Whitney. Split. I think she's... Oh, she's not going to be encumbered. Cool.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you love Baldur's Gate or just watching some chill gameplay, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to help choose dialogue options live, make sure to follow my Twitch at lexifiedttv. The link is going to be in the description below. Bye!